Have you ever stood in the produce aisle, looked at all those colorful fruits, and thought to yourself, could something as simple as this really help me feel like myself again? I'm not just talking about energy, I'm talking about confidence, drive, and yes, natural erections. If you're over 50, maybe you've quietly noticed that part of your life slipping further away. But what if I told you it doesn't have to? Hi, I'm Dr. Jocelyn. I'm a urologist, and for the past 5 years, I've helped hundreds of men navigate this exact season of life. And today, I want to share something surprisingly powerful. Not a pill, not a supplement, not some complicated routine, just fruit. Simple, delicious, everyday fruits that you can pick up at your local grocery store. Fruits that reactivate blood flow, support hormone balance, and help reignite your vitality naturally. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 3 fruits to eat daily and how they quietly work inside your body to restore confidence, energy, and function. But before we dive in, let me ask, where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below. I love seeing how many men around the world are taking charge of their health. And if you want more honest, no-nonsense advice about men's health, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Here's the myth. If you want to perform like you used to, you need medication or injections. I hear that all the time. But the truth, while prescriptions have their place, your daily choices, especially what you eat, have far more influence on your circulation, hormones, and performance than most men realize. Think of it like this. Your body is a finely tuned machine. Medications can force it to act temporarily, but food is the fuel that allows it to run smoothly long term. And when you choose the right foods, you're not forcing your body, you're supporting it. You're giving it the tools it needs to heal, repair, and thrive. That's where these 3 fruits come in. Now, why should you listen to me? I'm Dr. Jocelyn, a practicing urologist with 5 years of experience helping men over 50 restore not just their sexual health, but their overall vitality. I've seen the struggles up close, men who feel like their energy is fading, men who quietly worry about losing intimacy, men who wonder if their best days are behind them. And I've also seen the turnarounds, not always from prescriptions, but from small, consistent lifestyle changes, like the foods they put on their plate. So let me take you through 3 fruits that science and my own experience with patients show can make a remarkable difference. Fruit number 1, pomegranate, nature's circulation supercharger. Let's start with one you might walk past in the store without thinking twice, the pomegranate. I call this fruit nature's nitric oxide booster. Why does that matter? Because at the root of every erection is one thing, blood flow. Biologically, erections are simply blood filling the spongy tissue of the penis. If blood flows freely, you get firmness, sensitivity, and stamina. If it doesn't, things falter. Here's the science. Pomegranates are loaded with antioxidants, especially one called punicalagin. This compound directly protects the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels. Think of the endothelium as the traffic controller of your circulatory system. When it's healthy, it signals your vessels to relax and open, sending blood exactly where it needs to go, including to the penis. Over years of stress, poor diet, high blood pressure, or smoking, that lining gets damaged. Blood flow weakens, confidence fades. Pomegranates help reverse that. Emotionally, men who add pomegranate juice or seeds to their diet often notice subtle but powerful shifts. Morning erections return, sensation improves, frustration eases, confidence rises. Practically, a glass of pomegranate juice with breakfast, a handful of seeds tossed on a salad. It's not a quick fix, but over weeks and months, the repair is real and lasting. And let's not underestimate the emotional signal. Choosing something vibrant, nourishing, jewel red. It's a reminder, I still care. I'm still showing up for myself. Fruit number 2, blueberries. Tiny but mighty for nerves and hormones. Now let's move to something smaller, blueberries. Tiny, yes, but incredibly mighty. Biologically, after 50, your nervous system slows. The delicate nerve endings in your hands, feet, and, yes, your penis become more vulnerable to damage. That means signals of arousal and pleasure from your brain can feel delayed, weaker, or less intense. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins and flavonoids. compounds that protect and restore nerve endings. They strengthen the brain-body connection, so desire translates more smoothly into physical response. But that's not all. Blueberries fight oxidative stress, basically the rust that builds up inside from processed food, inactivity, or blood sugar swings. Oxidative stress lowers testosterone, drains dopamine, and makes you feel sluggish. By reducing that stress, blueberries help hormones stabilize and brain chemistry improve, which reignites natural desire. Emotionally, men who start adding blueberries often tell me, "Doc, I don't know what it is, but I feel sharper. My mood's better, and I feel more alive down there too." Practically, add a handful to your breakfast, blend into a smoothie, snack on them straight from the fridge. It's easy, it's enjoyable, and it works. Fruit number 3, watermelon, the natural blue pill. Finally, let's talk about a fruit you've probably underestimated, watermelon. Biologically, hidden in that juicy flesh is an amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into arginine, which fuels nitric oxide production. And nitric oxide, that's the very same compound prescription ED drugs target, because it relaxes and widens blood vessels, sending blood where it's needed. Some researchers even call watermelon nature's Viagra. But here's the key difference. Instead of overriding your system with chemicals, watermelon gently supports your body's natural rhythm. No harsh side effects, just smoother circulation, better oxygen delivery, and stronger tissue health. And don't forget, watermelon is over 90% water. Hydration matters. When you're even mildly dehydrated, your blood thickens, vessels constrict, and circulation slows. That can mean weaker erections, fatigue, even brain fog. Emotionally, eating watermelon can feel like more than just a summer treat. It's refreshing, hydrating, and symbolic, reminding you that you're replenishing yourself, not giving up. Practically a few slices in the afternoon, a cooling evening ritual, a small, consistent act of renewal. So how do you put this into practice? Start simple. Don't overwhelm yourself. Add just one of these fruits to your daily routine this week. Layer in variety. Over time, aim to include all 3. For example, pomegranate juice in the morning, a handful of blueberries midday, a few slices of watermelon after dinner. Stay consistent. These fruits aren't about overnight miracles. They work through steady repair and renewal. The key isn't perfection, it's rhythm. A gentle daily message to your body. You're still worth caring for. Now, let me speak directly to you. If you've been feeling the quiet frustration of softer mornings, slower response, or less confidence in the bedroom, you're not broken. These aren't signs of failure, they're simply signs of change. And change is something you can respond to by making small, consistent choices, a glass of juice, a handful of berries, a slice of watermelon. You're telling your body, I'm not done. I'm investing in myself. And your body listens, slowly, quietly, but it listens. So tonight, when you're in the kitchen, ask yourself, what if the path back to strength, energy, and confidence isn't in a bottle, but right here on my plate? These fruits aren't just snacks, they're nature's way of fueling your circulation, your hormones, your nerves, your energy, and yes, your manhood. If this spoke to you, give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment with where you're watching from. I want to know. And subscribe for more real, honest conversations about men's health. Remember this, age is not the end of vitality. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Small choices, like adding these fruits daily, can bring back comfort, freedom, and confidence. You're not too old. You're not too late. You're just getting started. I'm Dr. Jocelyn. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.